to everyone that's out there. This is Amanda Ray coming to you with another live interview from the lovely Linda Whittaker. I'm so happy that you're here with us. And what we're going to do is just discuss the online space, affiliate marketing, how you can start earning within the online space. And we decided to start these interviews again because it is the new year. Holidays is over. Happy Martin Luther King Day, but the big holidays, the Thanksgiving, the Christmas, the New Year's is over. So we're going to come back to you again and have these live interviews so you can get an idea of how people are winning within the online space. So we have so many people that are just struggling with making a full-time income, knowing what to do within the online space, understanding how it works. And what we realize is that when people are struggling and don't know what to do, or they're not having success, they start to get overwhelmed and they leave businesses and start joining something else month after month, year after year, and they become this hamster on a wheel. So what we want to do is we want to educate people on some of the things that they're missing within the online space and how to fix those issues or the things that you're missing. Okay, and it's not something that a lot of people are aware of, or they don't really have the knowledge to know why they are failing within the online space, right? What is it that I'm doing wrong? What can I do differently? What can I do better? And we're going to talk about that today. So Linda, if you can give us a little bit of background about yourself, I'm glad that you're here with us. Let us know what it is that you do and how long you've been in the online space.
I live in South Georgia and love the area. We're a little chilly today, but not freezing to death. And I see others that are in snow and ice and all of that. And I'm really grateful to live in South Georgia then. Summertime, it's rough. We have extreme humidity. And most people that aren't accustomed to the humidity, they just about die down here, but we're good. We're good. I actually own a salon and have been in the salon business now going on 18 years. I was a late bloomer. I went to school for cosmetology at 47 years old and have been doing that for a living ever since and love it, just love it.
That's good.
However, a few years ago, it hit me that I want to retire soon.
Mm-hmm.
So I had been using products from a multi-level marketing company and have used those products for years. And I really enjoy those products. I love what they do for me. So I decided that I would join this company to work with making an income to be able to back out of the salon.
Got it. Yep.
Well, that had been about 5 years ago. I'm nowhere, I can't even start to think about backing out of the salon depending on that income. It's just not there. And part of the reason why I feel like is because I did not know how to market myself very well. I didn't know how to brand myself. I didn't really work with it in the online space. I was more brick and mortar, doing home parties and meetings and teaching and things like that. However, once I realized that I'm just not doing it this way, and especially last year with the COVID, I had an office in a local gym and the gym had to close, of course, like everything else did. Well, I had to come home, which I came to my salon, but actually for 3 weeks, we were closed too. We didn't have a choice. And that's when it started hitting on me. This is just not working. This is not working. And so I decided that I would go to the online space and start to utilize that. Well, when I got there, I didn't know what in the world I was doing. When I would put, something up about my product, everybody was running from me then. I wasn't getting a like. Nobody needed that. But when you talk to them, everybody needed it. But so I decided that one day I was, somebody sent me a friend's request and I looked at her page. It was pretty, her stuff on there was really good. And I just watched her for a while, and she would comment. And all the time, I didn't know it then, but she was actually teaching me how to work in the online space. And then she just simply did a video and made an invitation to go to a webinar. If you think you're interested in what I'm doing, meet me in this webinar. And I did. And that's when I started learning something about how to work in the online space. And so that's how I ended up in this group. And I have learned a lot. I've learned a lot.
And you know what's so funny? When you say, you've been doing, you've been working your hair salon and you've been doing that for a while. What we discussed the other day is there's such a difference between entrepreneurship and really being free from the things that you do. Because even though you have your own business, you love what you do, there's not a lot of time freedom there. Because when you decide not to do hair, right, you don't make any money. You have to do hair to make money. So, a lot of people are branching out and looking at the online space because they're having these moments where it's like, you know what, I want to retire, but I can't retire if I physically stop doing the things that I'm currently doing.
Right.
And like you said, with COVID, a lot of people are out of work and they're looking for an additional income to build a business from home, something that's easy to do, something that is duplicatable, something that they can maintain, but they don't know where to start. And like you said, with the other company you was with, you couldn't see yourself retiring with that because you didn't know what to do. So when you came out to the webinar, what is it that inspired you to join our opportunity?
The fact that it is duplicatable, that each person, the training is there to teach you how to do this. That was the biggest difference, is that the training is there. Because in the company that I'm with, they have a lot of training, but they were telling us brand yourself. They weren't telling us to brand ourselves. They were telling us to brand the company. And the more I'd put the products up, the less attention I was getting. Everybody's running from me, like I said. So in this, where it was the webinar stress that this is attraction marketing, which has been a difficult thing for me because I was always behind the camera, not in front of the camera. So anyway, learning the different techniques and learning how to post with Facebook and just making people curious as to what you're doing, not really speaking of what you're doing.
Yep, you get more.
Makes people wonder. Yeah.
Yep, and reach out to you.
That's right.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because nobody wants to be sold anything, right? We want someone knocking on our door or in our inbox trying to get us to buy their product. That's the old way, that's the traditional way. And for a lot of people, it doesn't work because they don't know how to do it the right way, right? Some people are just too aggressive, too assertive. They don't know exactly what to say. There's certain questions they don't know how to answer because they weren't taught how to do it properly. So, and then not only that, you start realizing that you're chasing people. You're chasing people. They're running from you and you're literally chasing them, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, at some point, you don't want to do that. You don't want to feel like you're chasing people and you're trying to convince them that what you have works. You want it to be in a way where they are coming to you because they like what they see. They like the way you are branding yourself. The information that you're giving them is valuable for them to want to join your opportunity. So just certain things, like, as an example, your background where you're at right now is absolutely stunning. That is attraction marketing. You know, we're attracted to what we see. So when you have and you're around things that are attractive and people see it constantly, it makes them want to know, how can I get that? Or how can I get to where you're at? Or what is it that you're doing that's making me want to connect with you? And those are the relationships, they're healthy relationships that people want to build. To be honest, Linda, like, I'm the type of person, if a person is coming at me too much, trying to sell me something or trying their best to convince me of something, it's a turnoff to me,
It
because
is
I
me.
don't need to be convinced. If I see something that I want or that I like, I go and I get it myself. I'll go for it. I'll just follow up with that person. So what we have to understand is that when you position yourself a certain way within an online space, it's going to automatically draw people to you like a magnet. And that's what you want. So, you know, we have our webinars every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we have over hundreds, sometimes even thousands of people that tune in and view these videos, where we're just pretty much teaching people the basics of business, right? And how to do it fast and how not to waste time. And we talk about the challenges and how to overcome those challenges. So I'm glad that you're with us. If you want to leave us with some tips and things that the audience can think about on this lovely Monday, three things that is extremely important when it comes to the online space. Three things for you that's important when it comes to the online space. What would that be?
One, I have found branding yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I've, I have, I've never done that. Like I said, I was always behind the camera,
Mm-hmm.
and I've seen just through this experience how how important that is,
Yeah.
and it's also a means of getting to know people,
Yeah.
because they'll comment and everything, and you get to know them, and you learn more and more of how to approach them in
Yeah.
doing that. The training has been phenomenal and has caused me to really take into consideration all that is out there. There's so much. Of course, you can look at me. I'm a little bit older than 40 years old, just a few years. And for people my age, we didn't grow up with a computer in our hand. We didn't grow up with a computer in our school.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, they didn't come till a long time after that. But anyway, it's okay. I have endeavored to learn a good bit about how to utilize the internet, and even learn computer programming. But the training has made me want to learn more about what's really available
Mm-hmm.
in the online space. I never thought anything about an education platform
Mm-hmm.
being something that, you know, you could actually make a living doing that,
Yeah.
and being there to teach people how
Mm-hmm.
to use the online space. Private tutoring I had thought about, but not so much as what I get here. And the the third thing that I have found so interesting in this work is I love people. I'm a people person, and getting to know people all over the world has really been an enjoyable thing for me.
Yeah, I love that too, Linda. I love that too. Yeah. It's like you don't even know that there's certain places out there until you start speaking to people and they're like, I'm from here. And I'm like, where is that at? You
Yeah,
know? And that is fun because you get to work with and communicate with people that you would never meet unless you were in the online space.
That's right.
You wouldn't just walk down a block and just meet someone from Dubai or from Germany or from France, you know, or even be able to hold a conversation with them.
Mm-hmm.
But with this space and what we have with the community, you get to meet people, like you said, from all over the world. And it is a great experience. I love that most about this too. Being able to hear the different, hear about people's lifestyles and their cultures and what, you know, what they experience wherever they're at, and how, even though we're all from different places, we all have the same common goals, you know.
Right.
That's just like amazing as well. Yeah, I love that. So for those that's out here watching us, again, Linda Whittaker, if you want to connect with Linda, her information will be in the comment section of this video. We are tuning live here on Facebook, and we want to connect with more people and let people know you don't have, this journey doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't matter what age you are. It doesn't matter your background. There's a spot for everyone. You know, some people say, well, I can't do it, or I don't know how to do it. But if you have the right mentorship and you have the right education and material, it can be life-changing. It could be life-changing.
Yes.
So I just want to say thank you so much, Linda, for coming out this afternoon.
Thank you. Thank you.
From Georgia to New York. And we'll see you Wednesday on a live webinar, guys.
Yes, you will.
Yes, every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The banner for the webinar will also be in the comment section below. So thanks again, Linda.
Thank you, Amanda.
Have a great day. It was nice speaking with you today.
Thank you.
Yes, and much more success to come for everyone who decides to be a part of an online business opportunity, taking their business to the next level. Stay blessed and stay inspired. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.